I'm going to show you how you can generate leads on YouTube absolutely free without having to spend a dime on ads, even if you have a small channel. I'm going to show you the exact funnel I use, and I'm going to show you how to make a lead magnet your audience actually wants. And the truth is, about 3 months ago, me being an ads person, I didn't really think this was possible for me. And then I realized how ridiculous of a statement that was, and I figured, hey, if I'm a marketer, I should probably test this and figure it out, because the thought of actually getting leads for free on YouTube sounds pretty good. Okay, so let's get into it. So when it comes to making a lead magnet, I like to start with one question. And that question is, what is the biggest result that you have ever helped somebody achieve? Now, if you cannot answer that question because you didn't get somebody a result, then go to this one. What is the biggest result I have achieved that's relevant to this topic or niche? Now, for some of you, you may be, I don't have that result either. Well, you need to go out and get that experience so you can answer that question. Now, you might look at this as a bad thing, but I promise you, you don't have to, because what you can do is literally document your journey and show the results that you get and turn that into a lead magnet. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to give you an example. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Joshua Centers. I do own a 7-figure agency. I've had it since 2019, and I've always had YouTube in the back of my head. And, I've always paid Facebook money, and I've always seen others get leads from YouTube. So I kind of started on this journey out of curiosity. And then one day I was like, well, it would be really cool to get leads from YouTube, but I don't have a big channel. And then so I saw myself kind of talking myself out of doing this. And I'm like, man, that's stupid. I just need to go and do this. And really within 30 days, I was getting leads from YouTube, and I have a small channel, and it literally blew my mind. And I'm not even talking about the fact that YouTube will literally pay you money once you're able to get monetized, right? So it sounded like a win-win to me. So through this journey, I started developing those processes, right? So this is kind of documenting the process for you and showing you how to do it yourself. So it's totally okay if you haven't got the result for somebody else. Just make sure you're documenting your journey and your process. So what I want to do is, after we figure out what the result is and how we achieved it, we got to figure out how we're going to break that down. So let's take, getting leads from YouTube for an example. The first thing that we have to do is we got to identify the best opportunity. So we've already done that. Then we have to make a click-worthy lead magnet inside of Canva or something like that, and then we got to build a funnel. So when I say click-worthy lead magnet, let me show you what I mean. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into Canva, and we got to make something kind of like this that is going to show the value. What we want is somebody to look at this and say, wow, this is something of value. This is something I could use, right? And what's interesting is I actually used this lead magnet, or one like it, yesterday, and I got like 18 leads off of Facebook organically. So let's go back to our resource. So technically you should be here identifying the best opportunity and then heading into creating a click-worthy lead magnet. So after you create your 3 steps, just like this paper, I took my steps and I put them on paper. What you can do is screenshot it, just like this. So my 3 steps were, identify the best opportunity, make a click-worthy lead magnet, and then build a funnel, right? And then I'm showing you how to do each and every one. So this is the resource that I'm going to give to my audience. So what I do here is I go into Canva, and then I upload that right here. And I'm going to do 3 of them, and I'll explain why. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create what's called a mock-up. And this mock-up is going to be like a tablet, and then a computer, and then a phone. So we're going to go to mock-ups. And then I'm going to go to computer. And I'm going to do something like this. And then you just drag it in. And then I'm going to do another one for this one. I'm going to do a tablet. Actually, I'll do a smartphone on this one. And then you just drag it in. And then I will do the tablet one. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to like a true mock-up is what you call it. I want a computer, and what I'm doing is I'm going to fill. So I want the whole thing to be filled. And if you have any questions about how I'm doing this, please feel free to drop in the comments. So I'm gonna make this one about this size. I'm gonna have this one here. And then I'm gonna have this one like this. And then I'm gonna hold the click button down and I'm gonna move and center them. There we go. And then I'm gonna go over to text. I'm gonna add something, yeah, Montserrat's fine. I'm actually going to change the font. I'm going to change this color to red. So this is basically building out the creative right here. So if we go back, just to make sure we're on the same page, what we're doing is we're making a click where the lead magnet is. So we went through this entire process, figured out, hey, what's the biggest result you've ever helped somebody achieve? Write it out, break down, how you achieve that result into a process. So this is like these three right here. Now, granted, you can break this down even further, but you don't want to really get caught up in those small steps. You can make another lead magnet or something out of that. You want to make a process that somebody can follow. This is literally creating the process right here. So when we go to create the process, this entire thing is a process. This text is a process. So when it comes to writing out the steps using a Google Doc or Notion, like this is writing the steps out. All right, so we're in here creating a mock-up inside of Canva. So I want to see if I could actually change the text. And I didn't realize that you can have all these letters in the same box. So I'm going to get rid of that and go back here, change this to red. And then we're going to make this bigger. So you can do something like that. For this example, I'm not actually going to use the text though, because I'm going to use it in the funnel. I just wanted to give you an example. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this bigger. And then I'm going to download this. Okay, we're going to use that later. So let's go back to our checklist. So again, we figured out what the biggest result is. We broke down how we help somebody achieve that or yourself. So identify the best opportunity. For me, the best opportunity, again, is showing you how to generate leads from YouTube using a lead magnet, even if you have a small channel. We made a click-worthy lead magnet. Now we're going to build the funnel. So obviously we created the process, created the mockup in Canva. Now we have to create the funnel. In creating your script, your thumbnail, I have videos. I'm going to give you guys the links to that so you can actually go through the process yourself. So, okay, your funnel. So I'm going to give you a special link in the descriptions. You can go and get a free trial to the software. This is high level. I use it inside of my agency. It's an amazing tool. So what'll happen is when you click the link, it will give you a trial, and then it will also allow you to go in to do this. I wonder if it's going to let me change the color on this one. I don't use this all the time. I typically have a team that goes in and builds this, but let's see. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just writing my headline here. All right, how to get leads from YouTube, even if you have a small channel. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the download from Canva. I'm going to download this one. Okay, so I have the mockup uploaded. I have the funnel here. So what you can do is you can just come in and put your own mockup and change the headline. Let's go and look at the other page. And then the other page is right here. So what you want to make sure you do is the other page, I like to have the actual accessible lead magnet here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the link for my document and I'm going to add it right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the button. So when I click on the button right here, I'm going to take that link, I'm going to scroll to the bottom, I'm going to make sure that it takes people to that URL right there, and then I'm going to go save. And it's literally that easy. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it valuable. What I did was at the bottom here, I created a link to that funnel that I just showed you. What you can do is click that link and it's going to give you some type of a trial. I think it's 14 days. You can go use it, test it out. And then I linked 2 other videos, how to create a script. Now the script in this video, I really dissected about 100 different videos that have a lot of views, and I found a certain set of principles. And then when I started using this myself, I literally went from like, I think it was 80 subscribers to like 250 in a 28-day period. And then my views went up. So watch that video, and then I show you in this video, create your thumbnail, how you can make a really cool looking thumbnail as a beginner, step by step. When I made that video, I'd literally only started using Photoshop. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I try to release one every week. I'll see you on the next one.